Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is officially my first tutorial video here and I'm super excited to be sharing with us. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make this ruffle hairband. I have 3 different patterns for it and I will ensure I share all the videos with you. Now that we know the materials needed, I'll proceed with cutting out the fabric I need for this tutorial, and then I'll go on to measure. For this hairband, I'll be using 8 as my width. I'll mark it here and then do the same thing for the other part so that when I'm cutting out, I have something accurate. And then for my length, I'm going to be using 42 inches. To go on and cut off any excess that is remaining, I'll cut that off. So I have 8 as my width, and then I'll go on and fold my fabric into 2, with the front part, which is the right side, facing each other, and the back part will be out. On folds, I have 4 inches as my width. I'm going to be marking out the middle of that, and then for the length, I'm going to be marking out 4. And then with my measuring rule, I'm going to draw a connecting line between this to this. I could either cut it off or just leave the excess there, and then I'll repeat the same thing for the other end. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead to mark out 0.5 inch from the tip. This is where I'm going to be sewing. I'm going to ensure I maintain a measurement of 0.5 inch. So I sew from top down and down to the end. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to be starting from the top part, and that's the reason is because I want to close the tip. I want to close my opening. I'm going to be leaving an opening somewhere down the fabric, a 2-inch opening that I will use for turning. So I'm just going to ensure that I have my 0.5 inch, and then I sew down, sew down, sew down. Don't forget I said I was going to leave a 2 inches measurement for opening rather, that I will use to turn in my fabric. So I'll just use my chalk to mark that. Sorry, I'm using a chalk that is not really clear on this. Please do ensure that for your own, I don't get confused, you use a chalk that fits your fabric or that will show properly on your fabric. I will sew down to the point where this one is, and then turn and then sew to the other end. I'll go on to turn my fabric in. Please ensure that you sew properly so that you have no problem with any parts loosening or opening up. So with my scissors or with any sharp object, I will go ahead to ensure that the edges are out. They are all out. Remember, I left a 2-inch opening. So with that opening, I'm going to proceed with fixing my hairband into the fabric. Now my hairband has gotten to the tip. Okay, what I need to do next is to give this a proper finishing. So with my needle and thread, I'm going to tack this down. But before I do that, I'm going to use my measuring tape to measure where I want my ruffles to begin from. I want the tip of the hairband to be slim fitted, and then my ruffles begin from where it stops. So I measure out 2.5. That's what I want to use. That's where I want it to start from rather, and then I'll go ahead to just use my needle and thread to tack. I hope you know how to tack. You should do it neatly so your hairband is not looking all rough and dirty. So with my needle and thread, I go ahead to just tack this down. Just to be sure I've not overdone it, I'll go ahead to confirm if I'm at my 2.5, and then I'm there, so I'm going to tie and cut off my thread. Remember that there's a 2-inch opening we left open before, so I'm going to go to my machine and close that, and then repeat the same procedure I have done for this other tip of the hairband. I'll repeat it for this other end. So I have 2 fine ends, 2 fine finished ends. With my needle and thread again, I'll go ahead to tack it down. Ensure you do it properly, ensure you do it neatly, and we are done. Just go ahead and with your hands adjust the ruffles to give you the fitting you want. You can make the ruffles higher by increasing the width to 10 or 12 as the case may be, and if you want it to be fuller, you increase your length from 42 to your desired length, but it should be longer. I hope you enjoyed the video and you like the end result of the tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please do well to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you and bye.